Yo, what's poppin' YouTube? This is my first video ever on here, and my name is Barrio Trades, and I'm gonna teach you guys how to trade properly. Let's fucking get it. So today, I kind of wanted to do an impromptu video, so I just want to give you guys an introduction of who I am. So basically, last year I was an Uber driver, and I was making around $200 a day. Some days I would make a little more, would work 12-hour shifts, and I already knew about trading though. In 2020 I made 100k trading. That was my first year ever, but then I blew everything. I got scammed and I spent a lot of money, and I had to go back to working again. But I'm back here. I'm back to being a full-time day trader, and this time I'm trading futures, specifically the NASDAQ futures. So I'm gonna give you guys a little breakdown, a little tutorial on how to make 10k a month. So let's get fucking started, guys. So first of all, this right here, what you guys see right here, this is TopStep. So TopStep is a prop firm in which you can trade futures for way cheaper. So for example, if you wanted to open up a TradeStation account and you wanted to trade one NQ contract, that means you would need $6,000 just to trade one contract. But if you can get your hands in one of these accounts, then you can literally trade one NQ contract for way less. And so this is what I'm gonna put you on. So this is called TopStep. So you go here, you go topstep.com, and as you can see, they have 3 different tiers. They have the 50k tier right here. This is my favorite one. It's really cheap. It's $50 a month. So once you pay this, you're gonna have to pass an evaluation test where you have to make $3,000 without losing $2,000, and the maximum allowed contracts you got is 5. So how can you make 10k a month with these accounts, you ask me? Well, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna buy a bunch of these accounts. So first of all, make sure you have a stable income. You need to have a job. I don't care if it's McDonald's or Uber or whatever it is, you need to have a job, bro. Like, you cannot do this without a job. There's no way. Once you are making enough money with this, you can transition to full-time trading, but not right now. So save up $3,000, and this is not financial advice, by the way. None of this is financial advice, but you could get your hands in 5 or 10 of these evaluations and basically just full port them. Like, it's not the best advice, but it's the quickest way to passing these evals. And I would shoot to make $1,520 every day per trade, and I would set a $1,200 stop loss just in case, you know, so you don't blow it on the first shot. I wouldn't have a lot of attachment to these accounts just because they're evaluations, they're not even passed. So you still have to pay an activation fee after you pass them. So there's really no need for you to get attached to these accounts. Like, if you blow them, just buy another one. That's why you go to work, bro. Like, come on. I blew so many of these before I passed my first, but once I got my payouts, like, it made back all of what I spent into these accounts. So let's get started. Once you're here, this is a TopStep X platform. It's really fucking cool. I like it. It's got TradingView kind of integrated charts here. Got the dome here. Right now I have 1 50k, 2 50ks, 3 50ks. So, and I have 150k account. So what I'm doing with these accounts, where you see this little L right here, this is the leader account. So whatever trades I do in this account, they're gonna be copied to these other 3 accounts. So your goal is to get your hands in up to 5 of these. You can only have 5 with TopStep. You can have more with Apex. You can use my code down below to sign up. I recommend TopStep better though. They're a little more expensive, like $20 more expensive, but when Apex is not on discount, Top Step is always on discount. So sometimes Top Step is cheaper than Apex. I recommend Top Step because they have less rules. So keep that in mind. And Apex, they could deny your payout. So you have to be careful. And so yeah, basically, once you can get yourself 5 of these accounts or 4, however many you want, like, doesn't really matter. But I suggest more than 2 if you truly want to start making money, like seriously, outside of your normal job, you know? So get your hands in 5 of these, and what you're gonna do, gonna go here on the settings, gonna go to copy trading, and you're gonna set your leader account right here, and you're gonna set your followers here. After you got that, now we're gonna get to the real deal, the trading part. So I like to trade NQ, and I like to keep it simple. I shoot for a 1-to-1 RR, sometimes a 1-to-2 RR. Like, I don't complicate this thing. Like, I try to keep it as simple as possible. And because these accounts, like, you cannot lose more than $2,000, I'm not risking more than $300. So per every trade I make, I'm risking $310 to make $300. Sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less. If I feel like I can secure profits before they reverse on me, then I'll take profits before. But keep it simple, guys. Have a 1-to-1 RR, and you can take this a long way, especially if you have more than 65% win rate. Like, you'll do really fucking good, man. You'll do really, really, really good. And I'm not even exaggerating. Like, this trading thing is really simple. But the one thing that I'm gonna advise you guys to never, ever, ever do is revenge trade. And the reason why I say this is because even though you can make your money back, like, I've made my money back revenge trading so many times, but the thing is, like, it creates the bad habit of chasing the money instead of just following the normal process of being disciplined and waiting for the right setup. So I recommend you guys to stay very, very consistent and disciplined when it comes to knowing your risk. So for the 50K accounts, because you cannot lose more than 2,000, I like to only risk 300. But if you have a 150K account, then you can lose a little more. They give you way more room with these accounts. Like, you can lose 4,500. But because I'm copy trading, like, I'm still risking the same amount in all of my accounts. Now, I'm personally making around 10,000 a month across Top Step and my Apex accounts. So you can do this too. All you need to have is a lot of accounts. That's basically all you need, is a lot of futures accounts with these prop firms. The links are down below. Use my coupon code if you need to sign up with Apex. I think they're still running a discount code, so use my code down below when you sign up with Apex. I still recommend Top Step better though, so keep that in mind. Now, this is how we're going to structure our trades. So I trade New York time. I don't know about you guys, but if you are going to trade New York time, which in my opinion is the best, I suggest you learn how to trade a little bit after the open. So the market opens at 9:30 a.m., right? And the first 15-minute candle is going to leave a top wick and a bottom wick. Sometimes it won't leave a wick, but very rarely, you know. So what you're going to do here, I'm gonna delete all the drawings. So let's maximize this chart here. So this is NQ right here, right? This is NQ. Now let's go to the 15-minute chart, and let's go to 9:30 a.m., which is New York open for the stocks. The futures markets open way before, but when I talk about the open, I'm referring to 9:30 a.m. So here we are, 9:30 a.m. We see this top wick right here. So we're gonna mark it Oh, oops. Okay, we're gonna mark it right there. Okay, boom. And let me mark this one too. Boom. So we have the top and the bottom of the first 15-minute candle right here. Okay, this is gonna be really important. This is gonna be really important because usually you can make really easy money with these levels. So right here, we waited for the candle to close. It didn't break down or up. For the next candle, we did try to break here. Here, let's go on a shorter time frame so we can see it better. Okay, so 9:30 right here. As you can see right here, we broke above the 15-minute level very briefly. 38 all the way to 40, so 2 points. That's like pretty much a fake out. It wicked it out and it closed way below. Again, we broke again. 38 gave us 41. It's not what we like. Then we left a huge down wick here. It was like 30-point wick, which is pretty decent for NQ. I wouldn't say it's like, you know, the biggest, but it's decent. It's decent, and we held these EMAs, which confirm our trend. So once we broke above the level again, and I saw that it broke the previous wicks right here, we held strength. You could easily long this right here, keep a super tight stop. You could keep a stop like around the 31s, like a 10-point stop, and just target these highs, like maybe shoot for 10, 20, 30 points here specifically. Like if I was trading this setup, okay, this is 41s, went all the way to 60s. I personally would have probably long this with like 1 mini just to catch like 10 points, just to make $200, maybe a little bit more. But personally, like, I don't think this is the highest quality setup, but even in a setup like this, you can make money. So I'm just trying to put some perspective into you guys, so you guys understand that you can make money with the simplest fucking strategies. The thing is, like, people don't make money doing this shit because they do not protect their money. They do not protect their fucking money, man. It's like they see they're down 300, and because they're used to their jobs, their 9 to 5s, like, they'll see that they're losing and they immediately want to make it back. You know, it's like they're trying to work towards something, but this is not work. Like, this is your escape, you know, of work. So you have to treat it way differently. Me, I choose 310 as my daily loss limit. Good thing with Top Step is, like, you can literally set a daily loss limit. So if I hit 310 and any loss, I'm gonna get blocked, liquidate and block, boom, instantly liquidate and block, boom. So that way I won't go on tilt if I lose more than 300. And what do? I lock out the account, go for a walk, go to the gym, basically have a fucking life, and just come back the next day. And guess what? The next day, you're gonna have a much better setup anyway. Like, this is not going anywhere. This has been here for probably hundreds of years. I mean, maybe not that much, but this has been here for a long ass time. Like, I'm not really sure if even before, like in ancient times, we had some sort of stock market, and don't quote me on that. You know, but yeah, man, this is the easiest blueprint. So now that I explained to you the basics, I'm gonna explain to you how to actually make the 10K a month, because a lot of you guys will be confused and be like, okay, how the fuck am I gonna make money with all of this? So I already told you guys, pick a number. whether it's $200, $150, $100, $400, a number that you know, like if you were to lose more than that, then it's gonna hurt you mentally. Like pick that number, minus 310. I don't know why, but it's psychological. If I see 310, like I think that's enough for me, because that would be a 15-point loss. And usually, like for me, because I'm a scalper, like 15 points to me is like I'm wrong. Okay, I'm really wrong, because I usually want the trade to go in my direction right away, because I try to trade the momentum and these levels. So if it were to pull back 13 points, then I don't consider that worth my time. So same thing with you guys. Pick a number. Now, after you pick your losing number, you're gonna pick a winning number. Mine is usually like 205, 250. If I see more than that, like I'll obviously take it, but that's where I usually. So if I'm taking a trade, right, and I'm up $200, I'm gonna move my stop to that $200 mark, because in these accounts, for you to get a cash out, you need to have 5 days of $200. They don't have to be consecutive, but if you do achieve these 5 days, you can withdraw half of whatever you have here. Every time you do the $500, the $200 for 5 days, you can withdraw half of this. So it's a really fucking good deal, man. It's a really good deal. Especially like, man, I was an Uber driver a couple months ago. Like, I would have never been able to fund my own live account with like TradeStation or like TradeAway, like ever. But with prop firms, I was able to, and now I'm working full time in this. So comment down below if you guys enjoy this, because I truly want to help you guys. Like, yeah, I do sell mentorship, but I also have a free Discord, and I'm always live streaming there. I'm gonna be doing it for a while for free, like just to grow the audience and stuff, and like after that maybe I'll go premium, but I'll see. The only thing I'm selling right now is a mentorship. So let's say you already have money, like maybe you have rich parents or something, but you want to prove them wrong and you want to show them that you can make your own fucking money, then that's like what my mentorship is catered most to. Because if you're really broke, if you're a brokey, like, and you have no money at all, like, I would still recommend the mentorship, but I recommend more the free Discord, because you won't be spending that much money. But if you really want to invest in yourself, I really suggest the mentorship, because I'm gonna be literally walking you by the hand every single step of the way until you make this fucking money. Again, this is not financial advice, so none of this shit is fucking real. All this shit is simulated money, but hey man, you can still make money with this shit. So if you guys enjoy the series, comment down below if you want to see a part 2. Let me know. What should I add to these videos? Do you think the format is okay? Am I speaking too boring? Like, feel free to tell me anything, even if it's fucking hate. Like, I don't care. Just tell me anything. And if you want a link and we want to connect with the socials, they're down below. My Instagram is linked right here at Barrio Trades. And I really hope you guys stay safe. Have a blessed weekend, and I'll see you guys on the next YouTube video. God bless you guys.